I'm going on. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, 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 oblivion. I'm going on. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate it. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
And welcome to the UCM Esports live stream today, people. We are here with some Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege gameplay for the CR6 Round of 32 playoffs. And I'm here with my lovely guest. I'm sorry, not guest, host, Gabe. Can you introduce yourself?
Hello, my name's Gabriel, and I'm on the UCM Black team for Rainbow Six Siege, and I'm here to cast.
You know, guys, this is already a better live stream because guess what? I don't have you muted this time, actually. But yeah, we, you know, it's OBS is weird. OBS has some jank to it. But yeah, we're here to play some fun games tonight against tOSU, which stands for The Ohio State University. Now, if you're a #1 fan of UCM Esports, you should know that this is kind of like a rematch, to say, for UCM Red, as they were in the FACEIT playoffs, and they were eliminated, and it was, to say the least, it was a rough game for UCM. I don't know if you watched it at all, Gabe, but let's hope our boys can give us a better game tonight, you know?
Yeah, let's hope so.
But yeah, so, you know, we're now obviously in playoffs, so if UCM loses this, they are out. But hey, it's not round 16 yet, so the curse is not here, I gotta say. But yeah, speaking of round 16, Gabe, want to talk about what happened last Wednesday?
Yeah, it was UTSA, was it? That
Yes.
UCM went up against, and it was round of 16 CEA playoffs, and UCM was not able to clutch out the win there. I believe they went 3-7 twice,
Yes.
if I'm correct. So it was real unfortunate. You know, they played their best. They were trying really hard, but they just couldn't clinch out the win.
Yeah, it was not, it was just not a good game. And I guess, it could say the round 16 curse, but, that UTSA was a really good team, #1 seeded in CEA. So, good luck to them. Funny enough, they faced WMU, and that's people that had black scrim the other day. So, it's kind of funny how that works out. So
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
I'm kind of interested to watch that game, but, hard to say. But yeah, I think we're going to throw it to a quick break real quick. So get some food, get some drinks before we come back, and we'll come back to you some great games.
Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us today. Right now, we're going to be going over the game Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Siege is a 5v5 team-based game where players must work together, using their operators' gadgets and environment to come out on top. Siege has many game modes, from hostage, bomb, and secure area. The mode that is played in competitive play, and what we'll be looking at today, is bomb. In this game mode, a defending team will have to stop the attackers from defusing one of their 2 bombs. When the game starts, each team can ban an attacking and defending operator. After the bans are locked in, the players will pick their operators and move into the prep phase. During the prep phase, attackers will be using drones to find where the objectives are and any other intel that would be useful. The defenders can use this time to reinforce walls, making it harder for the attacker to enter, set up traps and other gadgets to give them an edge over the attackers, and lastly, set themselves up to hold objects, angles, or risk a chance to eliminate an attacker when they spawn in at the end of prep phase. To win the round, the defending team can either not let the attackers defuse before time runs out, or eliminate them all. For the attacker, they need to eliminate all defenders or plant the diffuser before time runs out. If the attackers plant the diffuser, they'll have to defend it from any defenders while it defuses the bomb. Defenders can destroy a planted diffuser by standing next to it, and the diffuser can still be active with all attackers eliminated. All matches will be best of 3 maps, and for each map, it will be best of 12 rounds with 3-round overtime. Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
When you are looking at college, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't sleep when you let it serve. Now you wanna see me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion,
And welcome back to the stream. We have both teams in the lobbies right now. Sorry for that was a bit longer wait than I was used to. No, maybe this tOSU could be running just some games beforehand and get warmed up, but hard to say here, Gabe. Are you excited for tonight's game?
I am. You know, with the rivalry going on between Boosh and Big Boosh here, you know,
Yeah.
but teammates on each other's teams. I'm excited to see who does better, you know?
Yeah, like one of my favorite moments in interactions between them was when Big Boost said, well, I have 2 L's in my name and you have 3, so obviously you're compensating for something. And Boost just goes, well, you have Big in your name, so who's really doing what here? But yeah, so just quick thing I want to mention before we start tonight's game is that we have an application out right now. So you go to our Twitter, Instagram, maybe even our website. Not sure how updated that is, honestly. Pretty sure I only still has 3 games on it, but if you go to the website, you can see we have applications. So you're interested in playing Rocket League, Rainbow Six Siege, no, not Valorant, 2K, Smash Bros, Overwatch, or League of Legends, or even Valorant. If you're interested in playing Valorant, might as well try for it. If you're interested in playing any of those games, feel free to apply, and you can possibly join us on playing for a team. And, you know, it's just a great time. Get paid for playing video games. That's all I can really say for it. And, yeah, speaking of playing video games, we're about to see UCM versus tOSU.
Yeah, it's looking to be a pretty good game for this first one. On Clubhouse, you know how UCM Red and Clubhouse are, you know, arguably their best map. These bands probably going to be, you know, seeing Thatcher, Mav, Habana, Mira, and Kaid. Those are the ones I'm thinking of.
Bold bans. I mean, what else would you really want to ban on this site, on this map? Because it's just become so, you know, formulaic. That's what I love. Clubhouse, great design map, but it's become overplayed, I guess you could say.
And this will be Habana, then Mira, and then Kaid in that order.
Actually, I'm gonna say the opposite. I think it's gonna be Kaid, then Mira.
Kaid, then Mira?
There's no way UCM would allow Kaid to slip.
Yeah, that is pretty true. Yeah, there's Kaid. You got it backwards.
Yeah, that's all good. But hey, let's see the bold Mira picture comes out. You know, I also could see maybe Malusi. That could be a very popular band.
Yeah,
but
most certainly.
Mira does feel the most right, if that makes sense.
Yeah, you know, she's got great utility, able to see through reinforced walls. I mean, there's a lot of reasons to ban her.
Oh,
but they go for the Valk, which is also a very good ban, you know, for intel, able to hide the cameras over there. And I'm pretty sure Valk is run by Red on several sites. So
I know they've used it a lot in basement. I haven't seen it a lot recently because it's just been getting banned over and over again. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Obviously, this is UCM's map pick because tOSU picked the map. So, I mean, tOSU's on defense first, so that leads to imply. We're also going to be seeing an Oryx here.
Yeah, a possible 6 pick, but
a very possible.
We'll have to see.
But
they could be trying to, you know, see if there's a shield or something. Just throw, or maybe they just are really nutty with the T5. I believe is Oryx's weapon.
Yeah, the T5, and it has the 1.5 even. So
now they're going basement, so this is going to be a very, very roam heavy. Thing, you know, Legion and Vigil are both really good. Mozzie's really good for intel denial, and it's Oryx's whole thing. He's the fastest op in the game, so with his, you know, Rima dashes, his special ability.
And also the hatches, even he can hop through his hatches, which offers insane mobility. Like
Did they break open Moto Hatch? I couldn't tell.
Yes, they broke open Moto Hatch.
Certainly interesting.
I mean, yeah.
Did they do the same to Kitchen?
I haven't seen the same for Kitchen yet, but Kitchen looks open. I could see it. I think Kitchen being forced, but I think Mo will be left open here. Cause I feel like that leaving Moto open here can be used as a good fallback point for tOSU here. As we're seeing Big Boosh. But yeah, one thing I want to make sure UCM is good on the night is they need to be good on their roam clears, because
for sure.
If Frozen see lessons wins this game, my biggest criticism with them first on Clubhouse was how slow they were. But here we're seeing Crew drone out. He brought drone in from dirt. I think we might be seeing a dirt rush here.
Maybe it's looking like it. They're expecting there to be a lot of roamers, but there is 2 on site.
There are 2.
So we'll have to see.
But hey,
Well, one's on his drone, and the other one's looking for dirt.
Good
There's
mind.
3 there.
This is an interesting predicament right now. It's two offside. Mirror Match is going to push, fall right into one daddy's hand. And he's going to be kind of having a great, line of sight, especially with that box increase that UB for some reason wanted to add. And UCM, they're kind of just buying a lot of time right now for tOSU.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this rush is going to work out. I see 3. Yeah, it looks like they're heading back away from it. Just tried to catch them off guard, see if they were in there, and sadly they lost a player from it.
I mean, but not to bash on your magic, but it is Cali. Out of the current set they have right now, that's probably but Black Magic's another one to fall here. He was still seeing dirt actually.
Yeah, and Buck would have been really good on Kitchen to try and open up the verts and everything.
Ooh, yep, and there's speaking of verts, we're seeing RNO here working that vert from, I believe that was Logi. I think that dirt messed up a lot of players on Kitchen. Cause it's not used a lot, but whenever it's used, it just sticks in your head so much. Definitely.
And I'm glad to see Boosh go ahead and take out Big Boosh. Keeping the rivalry going. The first kill that Boosh got.
Yeah, but
Too busy watching the verts, didn't see what was in front of him. This is not looking good for Boosh right now, but if he manages to get another kill, it turns into a very winnable scenario.
It definitely does here, but we're just going to see, what can he do here? He could, right now he's basically just playing up to KD, but there it is, taken out by his own verts from Elo.
Yeah, really unfortunate. I think he probably should have backed up into hallway to immediately look down those verts instead of having to run over them and then look back down. But it was unfortunate. It was a 1v3 anyway, so it could have been pretty bad. It was gonna be pretty bad for him, anyways.
But now we're gonna be seeing a CCTV in cash here, which that's what I think. This is what the side that UCM was participating last round.
Yeah, most likely with the Cali pick and everything, because Cali isn't too good in the knock-on basement. You'd prefer someone like Maverick or something like that to get hatches open. But Cali just, there's nothing to get off the wall, especially with Kaid ban. You can't get the electricity off the hatches when, one of the hatches was blown open and Kaid's banned for the other one. So it wasn't the best pick, but most people run this top floor site first. You'll probably see UCM run it first when it gets their turn to go defense, because it's just more popular and arguably a better site.
I agree. I'm definitely more towards the lenience of CCTV and cache here, as it's just I just enjoy it a lot better. I enjoy the topper sites more than the basement sites. That makes sense. But one thing I'm interested to see.
You can get a lot better angles, and with basement, there's a lot more places you can come up from. It's a lot more of a routine with top floor. They're going to try and get open wall, and then whether or not they do depends on where they push from. You always have someone watching garage. It's a lot more systematic and predictable for top floor, and that's why a lot of teams like it.
Yeah, and speaking of top floor here, we're going to see the mute. Just place down one mute charge here. That's always going to place down, and that's going to make an easy hard breach here for UCM, and they're just going to open it in full and leave, which I don't blame them for that play. They can get open. OSU here might try focusing a little bit here, but they also have Black Magic, who's probably going to be seeing the warehouse, like he always does. So we're going to be seeing over here Boosh as well, and there's Black Magic. He's going to have he's going to have the Sludge's main gun. I can't remember thinking at the top of my head right now what it is, but that ACOG, it's going to give him a great amount of sightline in the sight.
Yeah, for sure. I think I would personally prefer Cali to be there, because I think Sledge's uses are better inside, and Cali just has the sniper rifle for it. But let's see, who was taken out? Crew on main stairs.
Yeah, Crew is gonna flank, but Mirror Magic's gonna get kills. I'm gonna make the Malusi Big Boosh here. Not quite sure. I believe UCM has to know they are there. They do seem to be a bit better in droning. Unless I could be eating my words. I could be eating my words right now as I said that.
He might have gotten misdroned. Oh, but they're looking. Callie's looking.
Callie looked.
He's barely dodging it. Oh, they have no clue he's there.
I don't get it. That was so close in that drone. I'm not sure who was on the drone there.
Oh.
Oop, they know, but the SMG-11 is going to beat out Callie's SMG there. And it looks like Buckman's going to fall. Spider's going to fall as well. Not even watching.
Did Mirror Magic not call it out? He wasn't watching for it.
He might have been watching door, but still, there's just so many angles to watch from. Not quite sure what he was thinking there.
But Boosh turns it into a 1v3. Not looking good since Boosh is on such low health.
Yeah, he has to fight three full HP hops here. And he basically has 30 seconds left to make some action going on here. Going to set up, try to inside a little bit, try to find some frags. But right now, I think this is the thing that they just need to use this time to figure out, okay, what's going wrong here? Because, no offense to Boosh, he's a great player, but this is not looking winnable here. So they just got to use this time.
Oh, but now, with 10 seconds left, maybe not. But a 1v2 is a lot more winnable than a 1v3.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, but that window is very much a death sentence to hop in through.
Yeah, when forced to do nothing else, you can only hope that they don't push you and hop in the window and try and get into sight. It was an excellent try by Boosh. I think he picked off 2 of them when it was just a 1v. I can't remember who got the first kill.
1v4. He got the mute on Rome, and then he got the Maestro behind C9 Island.
So it was certainly a good try. But this site is arguably the weakest, gem bedroom. Lots of places to enter from, lots of windows around. So let's see if they can, and if they win this one, we can be confident for, at the very least, a 4-2 split.
Mm-hmm.
They can probably come back and win it again. But it's also could be looking good, considering that they now know some of the strats. I wouldn't have seen that basement hold coming up first, where they're sort of all over the place. But now they can look out for it, since if they do manage to win this gem one, I'm talking about OSU now, tOSU, my apologies. If they manage to win this, then they are forced to pick basement again, so UCM will know what ops to pick, and continuously they will know what site will be up next. So it is certainly a great help to the attackers.
Mm-hmm. But even then, even if they lose the site, I would imagine tOSU would rather want to go basement again than run the site again.
Did Jaeger put all 3 of his ADSs in bathroom on site?
He might have put 2. What? Okay,
That's certainly strange, especially since I'm pretty sure if Hard Breach gets on that wall, it'll blow all those up.
Depends on how low it is thrown for Ace. Ace is kind of weird. Ace is kind of weird of how his Hard Breach guys do explosions. But right now we're going to see all of UCM just piling on that. But hey, this is advantage. They have technically 4 Hard Breach gadgets to 5 here, and so they had the Hard Breach gadget, the second Hard Breach gadgets here, which are going to allow them to open up that main wall, and it's going to give them, hopefully sooner or later, a way in the site.
Yeah, let's hope. And that was Boosh over there by outside of the construction window, putting pressure on from there.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, just a bit of standing around waiting for someone to peek on both teams.
So not a highlight, and in fairness, I do agree with UCM's push here. And Boosh is going to hop and gain the first frag of this round here. And what's
still a double peek?
He's going to waste both of his Zoth charges on those gadgets here. And Spark's going to get a kill on Big Boosh as well. Nice little headshot there. That's going to take a lot of tOSU's fragging power here. We're going to see him down to stuff down to the Maestro, who does have the bullet hose here. But that bullet hose cannot read that Black Magic pushing the buck here. And this is kind of an interesting thing.
Didn't see that coming, and I'm a caster. I was surprised by that.
We have walls. They do.
Yeah.
But looking at this, one thing I'm interesting, tOSU just left all of Logi open. And Bucker trying to get a flank here, but Bruce is going to get that frag for him. Now it's just RNO here, who has lots on site. He might get pinged, but he is going to get that ping from main cam. He's going to take out Black Magic here. So he heads over to Jim. Mirror Magic using the F2 taking him out with a headshot. That was a great round from UCM.
Yeah, very good. You know, they brought it to a 5v1. Very good push. Just, you know, consistently just kept getting picks. And every time they got a pick, you know, it adds a bit more panic to the enemy team. And they just got them so consistently that they just weren't able to reform a plan. And UCM was able to take the round.
Mm-hmm. Like, I was about to be pretty critical of UCM for fully pushing cash there. I mean, I would say, you know, there's only two, maybe one people having a tenant to go out on site, and that's kind of like a free site there. But they got the frags, and so now you're starting to see them warm up a bit here. So this basement hold, I think, can be a very big determiner for how these last 3 rounds on defense are going to go for tOSU. Because,
yeah, for sure. Especially since this is a very unorthodox basement hold. You know, you don't really. I mean, I think this might be the first time we've seen an Oryx played on this channel. I'm not sure if that's, you know, with intention, not a random pick. They've picked them twice in a row now. Nobody picks Oryx. Not a single person I know.
We did see him last week in the CEA playoffs, but that was remember that one time where I believe the Spectre sitting on bed and the Oryx tried to charge him, but just completely whiffed.
Yes, I do remember that. That was, and you know, even then, why would the Oryx charge there? You know, it's still, his main thing is to just get around the map. And, you know, like we just saw there with him climbing up the hatches, that's what they're going for. Just a very roam-heavy strat where no one knows where any of the ops are. But they were also able to counter a rush very well, which is, you know, hard to do for a roam-heavy strat. So they obviously know what they're doing.
And this is another thing. Like, UCM, they brought Cali again. They had to have known it was basement. And if not, they brought Twitch for when it was up top. So I'm not quite fully sure what they're thinking here. So I'm going to have to talk to them afterwards about that. Like, why bring the Cali?
Yeah, I'm definitely confused, especially since, you know, they're able to get the mutes off the wall in other ways.
So yeah, there's definitely a lot of ways here. Now, that's just a lot of potential for a better op here, but hey, you know, we might see maybe I could pull off some interesting kills here. We'll have to wait and see how this round goes. But already a minute into the round, not a whole lot of action here. You see him once again being slow and steady. And that drone just went right past the bullet holes.
Yeah, I don't know if the drone saw the bullet holes or anything like that, but they might not know Oryx is there. Oryx just lets them pass? Did he not? I thought he saw.
I don't
Zofia
think
there.
he sees anyone. I don't think anyone's in cash right now.
Oh, okay.
No one's in construction. Yeah, he might got a lineup on one of them, but it's not that likely, it appears. But ooh, Boost is gonna be taken out by a C4 from low. I want to say that was.
Yeah, it looks like it. Probably the mute. Yeah,
Arna
doesn't have him anymore. So
I mean, that's the danger of leaving those hatches open. You always gotta watch out for those hatches. And a minute into the round here, UCM, they had top 4 control here, but they're not getting anything. They're being super slow, which when you're on offense, you cannot have.
Yeah, but at the same time, most of OSU's people are off site. If they
Not looking good, but Mirage is going to get a headshot, getting revenge for Black Magic, and Crew's going to get another headshot as well. This is a headshot lobby here. Not quite sure if they know where Big Bush is. They clearly do not, but Big Bush is whiffing his shots there. They reveal him. He's going to enter a sprint. Kind of a questionable decision there. With 30 seconds left, it's now like 3v2 here. But UCM they have some wounds to lick right now.
Yeah, it definitely could go either way with this low amount of time.
Ooh.
The attackers have to make, you know, sometimes stupid decisions.
But neither of them. That's free bar control right now. That's free church control right now. Actually, never mind. I guess Lucian ran in, but he's gonna get a frag because Mirage cannot hit those shots there, which cost him around. It's down to only one. Can Spectre get the quick flank? He does, and gets the headshot. Ooh, that was close.
That was a very close round, neck and neck the entire time. It was looking bad for UCM when it was a 5v3. They brought it down to a 3v3, and just one by one was picked off. I didn't even see the one in Armory picked off. I don't even know when that happened.
That was when Mirage was trying to shoot the Legion. Spectre got it.
Ah, I see. Yeah. I know now.
Yeah.
But looks like they're going for the basement again. They're confident enough in that one to try it again.
It was an extremely close round, so I do not blame them here. You know, it could have gone. Maybe it could have gone to CCTV and Cashkin, but maybe I think your mental bar is like thinking, okay, we can win this again, and then easy win on CCTV and Cash.
Yeah, especially since they got a bit of that momentum going. 1-2 rounds in a row. What's 2 more at that point? Your mental's up a little bit, other team's mental's down, and you can do a lot of damage in this position that UCM's in.
So yeah, if UCM can just be a little bit faster on that roam clear, which, hoping for, based on how these rounds are going, tOSU, sorry about that, has run this, this will be our 3rd time running it. So UCM has to know how they're going to be setting it up here. So that should give them more confidence, plus the 2-round momentum, just to go in, get frags, and pop off here.
For sure. And, with the roam clears and everything, seems like they're going the 2 at the basement again.
It seems like that.
But I think the whole plan for this basement hold is flexibility. They want to be able for every one of their players to move around the site where the building rather, where they're needed at any given moment. If they know they're coming from the top floor, everyone can just head on up to the 2nd floor since they know everyone's up there.
Can just but Legion though. I saw that coming from a mile away there. But in fairness, that's kind of a ratty spot there to sit. But I can't blame the Legion there. He got the frag that he needed. Yeah,
for sure. That was, he excellent roamer there. You see the exact strat you want to see. Gets a pick, runs on back to site, which could be the entire point of, the goal of the entire team. Maybe they just want to get a pick, and as soon as you get a pick, you run on back to site, so they can never, get around. Maybe that's what they're going for. But we see Oryx is still holding these bullet holes as well.
Ooh, but it looks like Blackmunch is trying to push him out right now. They know exactly where he is. They have the Z-ping. It's just that they can't get the right angle on it without being a bit too risky here. Now, in fairness, they could push some construction and wallbang him right now.
I think that's what the Ace is trying to do.
That's what Boosh is doing right now. What? Oh, Mirror Magic got caught him from Logi, actually. Not quite sure why he's, on the other side of the map away from his team. But here, that... he has control of the SMG-11, but not enough control as Spectre is able to get the refrag here and able to revive Boosh, keeping it down to a 3v3.
I think most people are on site. Oh no, that's the Vigil right there, isn't he? Legion's the only one on site right now.
Oh, it was Mozzie. Mozzie's in dirt.
Mozzie's in dirt, which is close enough to site. He can get there within a couple seconds. So. But
now we're only 50 seconds left in the round here, so UCM has to start moving. They might be still a bit worried about this Vigil, and they're still playing Heartbeach here. That Vigil just taking that drones, hoping to alert them, and there it is. Blackmunch getting another frag. It was a nice double kill right now. Looks like we're probably going to be seeing a similar take, I want to say, here for UCM. Yeah, we're going to see a similar take here. We're seeing one daddy here sitting on main, watching for the crossover. He's not going to have a higher angle, but Elo here is going to push. Going to take some damage, taking out Black Magic here, but it's going to get pushed in the refrag here by Spectre. That's going to give him side control here. Arno, one daddy cannot get the C4 kill. He's going to begin pushing. He's going to take out. Can he get the plant off? Spectre gets off the plant, though. And just loses and pushes into one daddy's bullets.
I didn't see the time, but that Mozzie was not being very aggressive. It looked like he might have been able to finish the plant and hop up.
Yeah, he definitely could. He had, from what I saw, he was about just above or just under 2 seconds. And
but I don't want to fault him for hopping off. He'd have to hop off and kill the Mozzie regardless, because if he got killed right after the plant, well, the Mozzie can just defuse. So I don't want to seem like it was a bad decision to hop off. He was doing the best he could. He just missed the shots on the Mozzie, and the Mozzie didn't miss them on him. So he was able to take the dub.
We're going to see 2 6 picks. There's the mirror we've been talking about. Should have been banned, but not going to be banned now. Interesting to choose CCTV and Cash as decided to bring Mira. I know we ran some Mira strats on Black back in the day, and in my opinion, they weren't the best.
Yeah, they were all right,
They were
but
Yeah.
very situational where
Mhm.
they'd actually come in handy. That was their main problem. But I'm very curious to see what the mirror does with their oh, what's her gadget called? I know
The
it's a
black, they're
window,
black
but
mirrors.
black mirrors, that's what it's called. Yeah. Oh,
So, you know, two. Okay, that's a interesting maneuver right there. And opening up one, but I'm not quite sure how I feel about these Miras. No reinforcement. I mean, yeah, you still have the one Mira it is bulletproof, so this could probably cover. But your feet are completely exposed here. She might actually going for the repel, actually. The repel insta-kill. But she's going to get droned out there.
yeah,
And,
so they most certainly know what she's trying to do.
I mean, all Black Magic has to do here is just keep her strike, but she's just going to quickly fall back because she knows that gym bedroom leaves her wide open right now.
Mm-hmm.
And here
And they know exactly where she is, it seems. Another drone's coming as well.
she's just UCM just throwing their drones at her right now. Granted, yeah, it's pushing her back, but who knows how it's going to be fully played. And looks like Spectre and Mirror Magic have already been busy keeping up in the wall, and not quite sure. I believe Black Magic will be watching it. I mean, don't see any reason why not to be. Yes, he is. Thank you. And so looking at this, the Mirror's going to be the interesting part here, how they're going to take that. Because Mirror right now has no reason to move, but Mirror is completely exposed.
Yeah, they might get the wall bang off. Oh,
Way too late.
Yeah, not quite able to. Might see some contact between Bush and the Mira.
Nope.
Ah.
Bush and Big Bush are just dodging each other today. Haven't seen either of them got to kill each other, I believe.
Nah, the very first round, Bush got a kill on.
Okay.
Big Bush.
But yeah, right now we're just kind of waiting for some more action going on here. RNO is going down below for the C4 placement here, which, I've seen that C4 placement mess up UCM several times here. And, ooh,
good impact trick on that wall there. Making it unable for him to climb in since it's only one ace charge big.
But yeah, that's going to be an interesting play there. It does give them a sight line into sight, but now like you said, it's going to extremely tunnel them in. But it looks like Black Magic, one dad's going to take a lot of damage from the flames. Actually, is what it was. Bruce is going to get revenge. That's one that he takes out Crew here, and looks like Spectre is going to get a nice headshot on the top brick. 30 seconds left in the round. UCM has man advantage here, and Black Magic is moving down towards the repel. So we might see a flank going on here, but RNO 0-2 is having some cheeky little bullet holes here. But he's going to get, I believe, shot by Black Magic, who's trying to read him. You see him make a play here. They move into sight. Spectre is planting, but Boost is going to take it out. Spectre's going to take it out as well. Not quite sure if I agree there. And that's a great peek there.
Fantastic peek. That was unfortunate. Some fantastic plays by 0-2 there. Fantastic
100%. Okay, so believe what happened there. I believe they got smoke in the sight. They smoked right into sight. Great. That's perfect execution right there. But to be critical there, I'm not sure what the time was before the plant was starting to go down, but I feel like UCM could have, Spectre could have gone on a table, and that would have made him safer for the plant and secured that. But
yeah, and if they had, tried to prepare themselves for the bullet holes, I don't think they were able to reach a drone all the way in there, but it was just, and he was smart enough to wait for the second person to come across and let his friend handle the person trying to plant the diffuser. So all in all, very good plays by tOSU there.
Yeah, I can't complain about that defense there, but this is going to be interesting to see. And we're seeing a completely different hold here from UCM. We're seeing a Rook, an Echo. There's some, and we see Mirage go mute instead of the classic Bandit we've always seen him on. I haven't seen this.
They're looking for the strats where they just place down the mutes and just forget about the wall. They're not trying to have the bandit on the wall or anything like that, trying to stop it from being opened.
I mean, in fairness, I don't blame Mirror Magic right now for going mute because they have a Mav right now, which Mav's been kind of a real big counter, a real big problem for bandits because his Maverick tricking is very annoying to deal with, and you just can't really counter it unless you just get a lucky headshot.
Yeah, for sure. I'm interested to see what their thought process is behind those two shields. They're both facing the same direction, watching construction. But
Oh, there's one he moved.
well, he picked one up and moved it there.
I like that. Yeah, definitely a top brick shield is a lot better here. And here we're start seeing the Mav trick going here. And yeah,
Let's see if anyone tries to C4 him or anything.
a smoke.
Just smoke him off.
I mean, that's a lot easier to do than getting a bandit. I mean, than trying to C4 because if bandit was up, that's gonna be a lot hard angle for crew to get.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Ooh, Spectre taking
might see some contact here.
He's taking a literal chip of damage. Mine got in wallbane? Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened. And someone didn't pick up their vest.
Someone did not. I want to see who all. I want to go through each player. Was it Mirror Magic? No, I don't know if it's Mirror Magic, but he is down right now for the count. And he just barely lost to the Ash. Can I cycle through all UCM's players real quick? I want to know. Who does not have armor? So Crew has armor. Magic has armor. Boosh has armor. Spectre's armor.
It was Mirror Magic.
He
could have won that.
He could have won that fight. He could have won that.
There it is. That's the importance of the armor. If he had made the time to pick up that piece of armor,
and
he might have survived that fight.
He was down, so it wasn't a headshot. And I'm saying that I could have won him the fight. He would have grabbed that armor, which that could be. Not sure how much time it is there, but he definitely was on site more when the armor was down, so he had ample opportunity there to grab armor. But especially him being taken out by Maverick, it appears, and Boost him taken out as well from construction here. UCM strategies is kind of falling apart here. And
yeah, for sure. And it looks like Crew's about to get pushed out hard.
Yeah,
knocked down with the grenade.
And Big Boost is going to take out Black Magic as he's trying to rotate over the site. I hate the just keep on hammering Poem. But I think if Mirror Magic would have grabbed his Rook Vest, that could have been a round one for UCM.
Yeah, and it just takes one kill. That it seems like tOSU had 4 players alive at the end. How could one gunfight change that much? That's the normal thought process, something that a lot of people think. When that one kill, now you have another body that's heading back to site, another angle that you can hold, and possibly another gunfight that you can win instead. It all, it's like the butterfly effect. Every little thing in the round stacks up on each other, and everything in that round impacts each other. Every single one of those gunfights impacts who's going to win the round.
Mm-hmm.
And it could have been a win for UCM. I didn't see. Are they going top floor again?
They're going top floor again.
They are.
But they swapped. Mirror Magic is now off music. He's down with Lamai. And Crew is now playing Maestro, which Gabo, I'll let you explain anything about Maestro at all. What do you think is giving the mindset there?
You can definitely see a lot of Maestros are played on top floor. It's not something you see too often. Most of the time you see it in basement more often. But it's a good pick. You get the cameras in sight that can deny plant by just shocking if they're not taken care of. And of course intel is really nice too. So Maestro's not a bad pick for this side at all. I'm just more surprised at why they switched up the roles and Mirror Magic's no longer on mute. Maybe he just wasn't comfortable.
Yeah, maybe he just called it and he just goes, I can't play SMG 11. Don't put me on SMG 11. Not quite sure.
Did they reinforce construction last time, or was that open last time?
I believe that was open. But now,
there's a couple different strats. That shield's there and they only have one shield this time instead of 2. So that deployable's there instead of in sight. So they're changing it up on the fly. It seems.
Also, interesting. I'm not quite sure what the point is. And maybe I'm actually going to try and challenge the Maverick right now, but it's proving to be no success here. As I think I'm not quite sure what the bullet holes there are, the shotgun holes there are for. Really, not quite sure that messes up match tricking at all. That'd be another question for you. I have to ask the players.
I think it does mess it up a little bit. It changes the angle you have to take it to, but as we can see, he was still able to open it up just fine.
And looking at it now, oh wait, is he just getting the? He might have just been getting like the those little crosses. Don't quote me on that, but that's kind of what it looked like from what I was seeing. And here's gonna just get a drone in the side. Boosh is just completely unaware of the drone entering, getting the fresh ZP on him. He's gonna see the my discs as well. Gonna point those out so he can just take it out right there, easy. And
Yeah, really, smart. I wouldn't have thought to do that. He maved the wall to get the my disc out of there, so the sledge could throw a grenade in the side, I believe.
And when you're seeing Cruz, see on the Maestro here, he's going to see the ass cross over, and with his positioning he has plenty of removal, but he's completely open from backside. The sledge just ran in.
Oh, they have diffuser down as well. Spectre's watching the diffuser.
So I'm not. How did
from that that's what I'm trying to figure out. I think he hopped in from server window.
Yeah, but I guess there's just some people players on cams. That's just my biggest guess here.
Yeah, but I'm surprised how they didn't see him move up.
There's just some very easy mistakes, but that's not an easy mistake there. As Miramachi is able to get a headshot at the MP5K. Personally, I'm more of an Ogban on Wamai, but I'll let him do him. But Backmatch is going to be taken out by the Sophia. He was kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place with the Ash, and Spectre was just baiting out the diffuser like a madman.
And as long as there was no chance. As long as the defenders survived, there was no chance that the attackers could win that round because Sophia didn't have enough time to get to the diffuser and back to site. So very good plays. By UCM there.
That was just a great overall round there, and hopefully we can see them get some momentum here. They're kind of in, I don't want to say do or die mode, but they're getting very close to it.
Yeah, if tOSU wins another round, then they force overtime on UCM. So it could definitely be quite bad, depending on how it works out.
Yeah, if UCM wants to win this, they cannot lose a single round. If they just want to close it out as fast as possible, they cannot lose any more rounds here. And tOSU has to. Oh, see, there's 0-2. He's complaining about the. I guess those holes do mess up mat tricking.
Yeah, it changes the angle at which you have to hold the blowtorch to melt everything. So it doesn't stop it, but it just makes it more troublesome. And for less experienced people trying to mav trick, you can run out of fuel before you finish it, making the wall not able to be opened.
But hey, for me, that's just one more reason to hate Mav. I'm not a big.
Very true.
I'm not a fan of Mav. I understand that he is good. I understand how viable he is. I just think his gadget is boring. I love his weapons, but I just think he's just kind of an annoying operator. Because there's
I'm trying to figure out real quick, why was that castle placed in bar? I think they're trying to do a roam hold on bar. Is the hatch open or anything?
Yes. No. Oh, it's
at least soft right now.
Yes.
They have one more reinforcement that I don't think they're using on it though.
They might, and they're not going to use it on Moto. It appears. Oh, what? Nope. You're going to use it on Moto.
Yeah. There it is. Okay.
And yeah, it's going to be interesting. We also have 3 impacts still in play here in a C4 array for using in UCM's pocket. Big Boost is already on Billiard's window here. So he's going to be able to drone sight and get a lot of early access control here. And once Crew can take up that drone like he does right there. And interesting, we're also seeing some kitchen hallway pushes here from RNO. And there's running.
Whoa. Where was Black Magic at to get that
I
kill?
want to say probably Jim Hatch. But
they are already. Oh, yeah, that makes sense that he'd be on. Yeah, you can see him going down the stairs. Ash is going pretty quick into sight. Not into sight, but into basement.
Yeah, but they're not droning out the top floor, so
I think the drone's going up.
Yep.
Yeah, they now know.
But Spider's gonna get a kill as well on site here with the Legion, but Bush's gonna get fried as well by the ace. So this is kind of an interesting engagement here as tOSU, is that SMG-11 with iron sights?
I believe it is.
What is this madman doing?
Maybe he just forgot to take it off, or maybe he's just a big fan.
I mean,
I'm not quite sure.
Not the worst iron sights we're going to see, but we're going to see a possible engagement here for one Daddy and Black Magic. He knows he's up there. So Black Magic here has to, I would say Black Magic he has to get off this angle. He cannot put, I don't think it's possible for him to push this and get the win here. Because going against an AK-74 here is a hard challenge to say the least.
Oh, he threw a drone.
And yep, he peeks. Oh. He slightly peeks it. That was a great bait there.
Great bait. Yeah. He threw the drone. I believe Black Magic heard the drone noise and decided to peek, but he was watching it.
Yeah, and with 2 players left, it's going to be up to Mirror Magic and Spectre here to try and get site control here. They are kind of stuck in Moto here, and Spectre's kind of holding them off. They have that interest. They have 2 ways in the site here. But Spectre can get the T5 damage rolling out. Not quite able to get to it. He's going to turn to bomb chat, so he gets some hard cover here. I'm going to throw a goo mine over the door. Not quite sure if that's the right angle here, but I'm going to pray and hope for him.
Oh, they're at the breach. He's kind of sandwiched here.
Yeah, he is. And that's what we've done to Mirror Magic here. He's just gonna...
Oh, he almost got that wall bang.
He did, but he gets the headshot.
Oh, he did. He did get the wall bang.
But the Fuser, though, is now down.
It's a 1v2. It's still very, very winnable for him if he's able to get out there and get a couple more kills. I think one of them's going up main and one of them's staying on the bomb.
Yep, and he just...
that was just a very nice pre-fire. Figured that he'd be running around the corner instead of anything else.
I mean, yeah, he saw him go through doors, and now UCM is kind of in do or die mode. They had to force the overtime here, and similar to what we saw Wednesday. You know, this is their map. They are kind of struggling on the defensive plays here. It's a completely different set they're running here. I gotta commend them for that. These are completely different strats from what we're seeing here. But they're just not, I guess, playing smart is what I want to say. If that makes sense.
Definitely, they're losing the crucial gunfights, and then just, taking advantage of, 4v5 is winnable, but even then it starts to go downhill. You just got to try and even it out always. That's why refrags are so important. But if they just aren't able to win the gunfights and stop the attackers from coming into sight, then it won't be looking too good for them, because they have to win 3 in a row. These next 3 rounds they have to win to force overtime. But if tOSU wins any one of those, then they win the match.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely going to be troublesome for UCM here.
So UCM's running the exact same roughly the exact same here. I think the only big change here is no changes, actually. My apologies. So yeah, they're going to try to run the same side. It was pretty good, I gotta say. There was a few dumb mistakes, to say the least. Like Black Magic peeking that angle, getting baited. I gotta say though, it was a good bait. So I can't criticize them too much for that. And I'm not quite sure what happened to Crew and Boost there. But if they can just play a bit smarter and get the frags here, they can win it. And here we're going to be seeing a push from stock. It looks like a push in dirt, I believe. Yeah.
They might be trying to get down to dirt pretty quick. I did see a fair few UCM players off site. So they might be trying to do what UCM did.
It's looking like that. That's got to be a hurt to mental, but looks like we're going to see Spectre here. We're going to throw down some goo mines here. Those are going to be crucial for alerting of the dirt push. They don't see the first goo mine. Are we going to see contact here?
We just might.
No.
Oh, he got it. They might have heard the gunshot. There's at least 2 in dirt.
2 in dirt and 1 in blue.
This could be bad or good.
Yeah.
Depending on how this fight goes out. This probably going to be, ooh, really bad siege time in there. They had just rotated to the other side.
Inspector
And
is
real
just...
bag peak timing.
And what am I worried about now? And yeah, Mirrex follows the well. Rescue some... Okay, that's a bit of a funny right there.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff. Oh,
And that's a
he was
reload
able
for
to
there.
push through. That was... I am not sure how that grenade killed him. It was on the other side of the wall, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're right. It was 100% was.
I'm a little confused on how that managed to kill him, but sadly UCM loses this one, and we'll have to go to map 2. Do you know
Yeah.
what map 2 is?
It's going to be... Yeah, sorry. I didn't say section. The map order is Club. Then we're going to go to Cafe, and your side is going to be Oregon. So, we haven't seen Cafe in a long time for UCM. I really wanted to see it last Wednesday, but we didn't. So, and yeah, it's kind of an unfortunate play there for UCM. Like, there was just some stupid gunfights going on there. Not quite sure what the mental's on them, but as we're going to be seeing tonight, if they keep on going with this mental, it's going to be rough, to say the least.
Most certainly, most certainly. It looks like the players are wanting to take a quick 5-minute break. So it'll be a little bit before we start Cafe, but let's hope that it gives UCM the time they need to recharge and come at this map full force.
So I'm not quite sure it's going to be a 5-minute break, but I'm going to throw it to a quick little break real quick, and we'll get back to some more siege action here in a minute.
Taylor Industries is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports, a family-owned and operated business.
Imagine opportunity. Got it? Good. Now pursue it. Choose the right college to cultivate it. Discover your passion, your talent. Now share it. Embrace it. Go global. Find support, network, build your team. Set a goal, work hard, achieve it. Be proud of yourself, celebrate it. Discover UCM, discover opportunity in action.
Okay, and we're back. We are ready. The players are ready. They seem to be ready to get this map going. They seem like they just don't want to stop. They're ready for some action. They're ready for some siege. And here we are going to be going into Cafe.
For bans on Cafe, now it has been a while since even I've played a game on Cafe. I'm actually kind of surprised not many people pick Cafe, but this was tOSU's pick, either thinking that UCM would be bad on it or thinking that they will be good on it. But Thatcher, good solid ban. It's not unheard of to hear Wamai getting banned. I'm thinking maybe Nomad or Gridlock could be a ban from tOSU, trying to get the flank watch out of there. But all in all, these bans are kind of up in the air. Yeah, there's a Nomad right there.
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that pick.
Oh, why would that be?
I think if you want to ban flank watch, ban Gridlock. Like, you don't want a player running. You want to get roams and flanks on Cafe. You want to ban Gridlock because Gridlock's just a lot better for the 9 flanks on this map. That's my opinion.
Valk, a good ban on pretty much every map. Just Intel with the handhold cams. Pretty good decision, and seems unanimous from UCM for the Mira. UCM does love banning Mira. and I cannot blame them because Mira is a very, very powerful op.
Yes, she is. So, not quite sure what they're going to be planning to do here on that. But, let's hope for some a good game here. We're going to be seeing
It's like they're running third floor.
Oh.
Maybe not. First floor, kitchen first.
I mean, they got the fair ops to trick it up. I mean, I could easily see that being a top floor hole as well here.
Yeah, I know that we play Maestro top floor. Kaid is commonly played top floor. Castle is the one that you're iffy on, and if you look, none of these operators have deployable shields
No,
that they
do
can
not.
put up. So they might look at that and get the gist that it could be, and it looks like they did with Habana being switched out. Less hard breach for
Ooh.
more cams. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, they
Goes
kept
back to Habana.
They go get Ayana.
Hopping all around, but Yana's a good pick. Has frags, has the new secondary, the Gon 6, and has great primary weapon with a 2-time scope.
She does have Gon 6 now?
Yeah, she does have the Gon 6. The only operator with frag grenades and the Gon 6, actually.
I mean, in fairness, I think that's a good pick because of Ayana. Her utility, it is useful, but it's not as, like, I'm going to say, game-changing or, like, it can really sway a match. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. With the Gon 6, it puts her on the levels of, like, Ashe or Zofia for being able to clear out utility from the enemy team with those nades and everything. So ever since then, with that secondary, they can get rid of 3. Ashe has 3 charges. We're seeing a lot more Yana played.
Yeah, and that's going to be...
Seems like tOSU's going for a bakery take. That's what that
actually,
that area is called.
Might be going top floor. A full top-down clear.
They might be, yeah. I think they are going for a full top-down clear.
I believe 2 of UCM players, I believe it's going to be Black Magic and Booster, probably going to be sitting in Cocktail and White.
Yeah, exactly what you said. Oh, looks like the Jaeger's dropping down to second floor, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a smart... He might go in... Yeah, he's going to go White stairs, try and get a better angle. But I don't blame him. Like, that's a great way to hold. You gotta play passive, especially with how tOSU's been playing it. Did they miss drone Jaeger?
I doubt it. That would have been a big goof up if they somehow missed drone Jaeger there.
I mean,
I'm certain they know where he is. But Bush didn't shoot at the drone for some reason.
He's not shooting at the Ayana. That has to be an Ayana, right?
Yeah, that's the Ayana.
Oh wait, no, it actually is her. I didn't know if it was her or the drone because I didn't see like a little square above her head. So I thought, yeah, they're gonna see him now, 100%. They're gonna try to push him. I think Bush he's gonna play it smart. He's gonna fall back right into RNO.
Yeah, a double push. Diana was trying to fool him by, dragging his attention over there and away from the. Ooh, nice shot by RNO.
Ooh, that's actually a great angle that Spectre has right now. On to top freezer, he was able to take out the sledge. And that's going to be a great amount of vertical play for RNO taken out here. So we're just going to see how this is going to be played here. Even, look, RNO, he admits that was a nice angle.
Indeed. And there's 2 more people on White. Well, it looks like one's going away, but that angle could still serve up more. Nah, it looks like it. Both players are going away. Did they open verts above him? Looks like they did since he relocated.
It was too far. Actually, yeah, they were verts right on him. But Seth was too far, but never mind.
Oh, did he light up 0-2? I believe he did.
I think Crew did that.
Oh.
Remember we started seeing some ace charges go out, maybe onto hatch here?
But 30 seconds, and they're still just looking through verts. So this might not be too good for...
Ooh, Mir Match taken out as well. Not quite sure where he... Oh, he was taken out in bar. Not quite sure why he was all the way over there. I mean, you don't want a full stack site, but...
does Maestro not know? Oh, Maestro didn't know that the Yana was pushing up.
Crew's going to try to take him out. Not quite winning his gunfights there and leaving Big Boost here on a pixel of health. And he's just going to get taken by a cross.
Yeah, I mean, that was very hard. They were planting, and, there was 4 people versus 1. So, unfortunate. and kind of bad for UCM here, losing the first one on defense.
I mean,
But we'll just have to see what they do with that.
that was 100% some kind of poor roam game. Like, I understand Boosh's situation a bit, but Black Magic, he was a bit just kind of sitting there. He might have done enjoying his game drawn out, but he got full on swung and pre-fired on. So there was something that he can do there. He just kind of sat there and didn't do a whole lot. And with both your top fraggers, most of the times, not doing a whole lot on roams, that's not looking good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the people on site did what they could, but it's just hard when your roamers aren't able to accomplish much, to do much as someone who's sitting on site. You know, you're left alive, you haven't seen anything, and all of a sudden it's a 3v5 or 2v5, and it's looking pretty dire for you.
And here we're going to be seeing UCM. They're going to be running the same side back again, same ops even. Not changing anything up at all here. I mean, it was close, but I'm just gonna see how the roam is dealt differently here.
Yeah, and I also noticed it looked like the Kaid missed the hatch and freezer, and that could have, helped them open it up and get the verts above.
I don't know if they were going for freezer even.
Well, they broke open the hatch. I don't think any of them dropped it, but I know they broke open the hatch.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going for a freezer Kaid though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you meant. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense.
I believe they're trying to kind of like the villa strategy would kind of throw it in on the reinforcement. We're kind of
to protect it from above or below any sort. Hard to get below that site since it's on the first floor. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's most likely what it is.
And Black Magic and Boosh here are going to be sitting, a lot more passive roam here. And I mean, after they got shut out so hard the last round, I don't blame them. But interesting enough, RNO's going to take some interesting damage here. He might have got swung by one of either Mirror Magic or Boosh here. Actually, that was wait, no, it wasn't a C4. C4's still up. Ooh.
That was a close one. He almost got what was that, Boosh?
That would have been Boosh, yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, seeing here, he's just going to be falling back. Not quite sure where everyone's sitting out on the UCM side, but RNO, they're kind of being slow. I mean, sorry, tOSU. I don't even want to keep seeing RNO. But yeah, tOSU as a whole, they're being a bit more slow here. They might be kind of put off by UCM being extremely passive here. But hey, it could cost them a win here.
Yeah, that was 3 drones moving at once at one time. So they're definitely, now that they've confirmed that everything up top is clear, they're opening up the verts and trying to get some sneaky kills on UCM's players in sight.
And looking at here, where Spectre might challenge the verts here or not. But Mirror Magic sitting in bar here, he's going to be put in a death spot, but he's going to get a kill, which is very impressive here. And yeah, look here. Here's where the funny Kai is working out for UCM's favor. But ooh, Mirror Magic's going to be taking it.
Was that a Claymore?
No, that would have been a frag.
That was a frag grenade. That guy.
And there's the other one.
There's the other one to finish him off. Definitely unfortunate.
That was a very poor reaction time on both players there, I gotta say. I mean, going for the headshot.
But it doesn't matter how fast you react or how many bullets you miss. It just matters that you win the gunfight.
It really does, and that was a great player for Boosh. The future is down as well, and he's going to get shot by, I believe, for the castle footholds. Going to try and take a Black Magic, but Boosh. He's frying that. He's frying.
I'm glad Boosh shut him down, because One Daddy was on a tear there for a second. He got 2 kills in less than 5 seconds, and he just knew where Black Magic was. He got the call out that he was on the stairs and almost fried him completely through the wall, but he had to duck down to finish him off.
Yeah, so looking at that room, probably I'm going to see a bar cocktail hold now. And
yeah, the Maestro Mute. I'm curious on why they'd run Mute over Kaid if they're trying to get the wall. Of course, I mean, Mute's got 4 while Kaid only has 2, so I can see why, but just a
Now,
thought.
so they're obviously with the strategy, the plan I'm going to assume is going to be run a pixel hold with Amai more than likely because he has some ideas that he gets over time. What I'm curious about is we have a whole entire set of operators with gadgets that can basically get rid of any utility denial. So I'm just curious on how long can the Wamai Mirror Magic here hold out there, and where are we gonna be setting up at? Oh, a bit of
Yeah, a little bit of lag there, but it should be all right. Yeah, it looks like the Wamai will be holding there. Start setting up and placing their Wamai discs everywhere.
and yeah, we're also
And
seeing a Maestro was set um in in lounge as well. We're also seeing the use of the double shields here for help out Mirror Magic and for Spectre to watch. That's usually what we've been seeing here. And yeah, two of the ADSs are going to be put on the freezer shield, while actually all 3 are going to be set there. So it's going to be interesting to see how this is going to be played here.
yeah, most certainly interesting. And this is why they ban Wamai is a pretty common ban here, because with his discs he can deny a lot of area here. He can just basically terrorize all of Piano and Wet Bar and even some into Cigar there. So you can definitely see why Wamai is often banned, and also often picked for this site.
But yeah, right now he's just right now tOSU appears to be just droning out some time, trying to find out if any of UCM is sitting ally. We have Crew and Black Magic both sitting on first floor here, and they're going to be able to. Excuse me, sorry about that. They're going to be able to probably play for C4s below, especially if tOSU enters from Wet Bar area. That's a great read usually I can see. And here right now, we're trying to find the mute jammer, and they're going to try and take that out here. It's going to be up to... Nope. Mirror Magic wasn't able to stop it at all. That's going to be Wet Bar wall now open up here. But Magic's going to be trying to play for a possible C4, but he might get pushed out here by the Ash. And, ooh!
Oh.
How's that not a headshot? He's going to get double pushed here. And
Both were missed. Oh, but he might win. Oh,
Nah.
he wasn't able to.
But he got a
If he
trade,
had
though.
gotten that first little bit on, if he had hit the first shot on the Ash, he very easily could have won that there. But at the very least, he didn't put his team in the negative.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, seeing here, that's going to now take out any and all of chances for C4s here. Maybe actually able to get some chip damage onto One Daddy, but he's going to get fragged out by RNO here. Yeah, that's what happens when you take out a lot of the Jaegers. I get they want to protect Freezer here, but it is what's not good for Mirror Magic there.
I'm not sure why Spectre's given up his position on that shield.
I mean, he can easily get pushed out from bathroom now. So I think he's trying to hold a more passive angle.
I can see that. Yeah, that most certainly makes sense.
But that was that was from Cigar, as he was not playing
that was
passive.
From Cigar, just a pretty good angle. And a wall bang on Boosh. Definitely unfortunate for him there, but I don't think they know where Crew is.
They do not.
Oh, but they didn't need to. He had a fast enough reaction time, and Big Boosh wins the round for him.
And here, yeah, that was... I'm not quite sure what was going on there for UCM. That round was played well until it wasn't, which, I mean, no duh. But I think there are just some very, very slight modifications they can make. Just a little bit better aim there.
Yeah, and I saw the Wamai doing some dangerous stuff. He went all the way to the couches out of Pixel at one point and just left him to try and get the zero cam, but the zero cam had already used its charge, so it wasn't really of any use there. So that was definitely, it could have been really bad for Wamai, but it's, just sort of plays like that where, that particular one didn't get punished, but other ones that are made do get punished, and, that's just how it goes, and how tOSU has taken these rounds on UCM.
So here we're going to be seeing a Kai come out instead of the Mute, which I like that pick a lot better for UCM.
For the purpose of preventing walls from being opened and such, it is a very good pick. And they're changing up a lot of the strats. You see how there's no Goyo shield in Freezer anymore, and they're instead reinforcing both of those walls.
I mean, I like this. I'm more liking this strat a lot better. This is more of a classic. Not quite sure why they put the ADS behind couches. I'm pretty sure that is a shoot. That ADS is free, but tOSU,
If they realize it's there.
They realize it's there, yeah. I was just about to say that. But, it's hard to say. I mean, they're not running it twice, at least. I'll give them that. They ran it once.
Seeing what the enemy team is doing, and they're trying to capitalize on that and improve their strats as they go along.
And Mirror Magic playing hyper aggressive right now. This might not be the play, I want to say. But he's going to back off here. He was just trying to do some chip damage, maybe take out some drones he saw that were moving around. And right now he's just kind of staying there. But now he's getting back in. It might have been an alt-tab moment. I'm not quite sure on that. We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it looks like they're not. They have the zero cam there.
Oh, they're using the zero cam to take out Omais?
I believe that is what they're doing. At the very least, to take out the wall denial there.
I mean, I gotta say that's a fantastic use of Omais. I love Zero. I think he's a great op here, and that's gonna be both. That's gonna be both ADSs down here, and that's gonna be Mirror. That's gonna be Push. That's gonna be Black Magic out of the game. Who actually he got off shield. I didn't see that exchange happen, and also we're gonna see. Wait, actually, that was in. Oh, I'm so stupid. That was in below. He lost a gunfight to Sludge once again, but he's able to get the trade. So a little bit of deja vu here for UCM.
Yeah, going through the same angles and everything. Ooh, Arno almost got his head taken off there. I don't think his team called out to him that there was another shield in bathroom.
But even then, he is now going to have to try. They had to take the shield out in bathroom. They have both Mirror Magic Inspector watching the same angle. While there's double the manpower, that can easily be double the kills instantly there. And with wall still up, UCM's looking pretty good here. 50 seconds left here. They want to try and take a 4-2 hold here, but with how it's looking right now, Spectre's in a do or die position here. Don't we think he can fall back? He might be able to fall back. He actually surprisingly able to fall back, but he wasn't watching the right angle there. Ooh. Oh, never mind, actually. That was a headshot. Not quite sure how Crew, I believe that was, so they survived that. But Crew's on taken out by the zero. And it looks like tOSU has side control, and Mirage is going to get double pushed there. And UCM...
Yeah, he was able to get one, but, hard to get them both.
Not exactly the right plays there, I want to say, from UCM. But it's looking kind of dire now.
I mean, Castle wasn't watching his retreat, all that sort of stuff. So it's not looking too good for UCM right now. I think, that's 3 rounds won. This is the second to last round for the defensive side, and they're back down to kitchen. They didn't win either of the up top holds.
They did not, which...
Yeah, and that's definitely unfortunate. I feel like they definitely could have with a bit of different plays coming from that, with the Castle just not watching behind him, which there was a lot of people pushing. You can't exactly blame someone in the moment thinking this angle's more important and just so happening to be wrong. But that's just how the game goes. You think that one angle's more important and you just so happen to be wrong, and a lot of stuff like that was happening to UCM.
So, I mean, they won the last hold here, and what we saw from the last hold there was a very passive roam for UCM. So, going in this round, I think they need to be a bit more passive, but not too passive. But it's so hard to choose here, because when they're aggressive, they got killed. But they be passive again, that's going to alert our RNO to being like, okay, we just rush. We rush, we can probably catch them more. We have less time. We had less of the site to clear, which means we had the ability to go in a lot faster and closer to site. And
Yeah, time can be a nightmare for the attackers, but it can also be quite good if there's not a whole lot of roamers and you're able to get onto site or near it. Oh, but
an interesting wallbang there from looks like One Daddy. He
yeah,
was
I think that was just pure luck. Oh, what's going on?
Mirror Magic
Oh,
overextending himself, and Black Magic also getting fried. This is already not looking good here for UCM as they're
yeah,
down.
it was just like the first hold, you know.
Oh,
And Spectre almost dying from that grenade too. It is just really unfortunate this round. We can see a lot of similarities between the first kitchen loss and this one, where they just were overextended, not as passive, and they didn't do much for their team in the way of stopping the clock or getting frags. So it's going to be pretty easy for tOSU to just march on in.
Yeah, there's TSLUs are now playing all their cards right in terms of operator use, fragging opportunities, communication, even. Like they just seem to know where UCM is. And looking at this, we're going to see there's a drone in sight. There are drones in sight right now. That shouldn't be allowed right now for what UCM wants to be doing here. And we might be seeing even Elo here. He's going to try and take a frag on Boosh as he's kind of trapped. He could go for a main, but I believe that Zoph is watching him, so he is sandwiched right now. He probably doesn't know about the Ash trying to flank him. But, actually Cruz has his back, so that's going to free up Boosh's timing.
I'm not sure what Elo was thinking there, but he just walked in front of an open door and then got headshot when he wasn't even looking at it. So
I mean,
it's about what you'd expect.
Tunnel vision can be a massive game killer here in esports. But it looks like Boosh is going to try and chip off a little. Actually, no engagement at all. Cruz on one shot, and Boosh is he's deciding to stick it. I mean, 30 seconds left. He's buying plenty of time here for his team, and he's going to get the frag on Big Boosh. But it's like One Daddy is able to come out, and now it's just down to Spectre here.
Depending on where they push from, this could be very winnable from him. Because if they all push together, he could just hose them down. But they're starting to plant.
And he can't get the right angle on the default here. And he's just going to try and push it. But
he's able to get the sledge.
He's able to get the sledge. But there's still a full HP Zoph watching that main door that he may or may not know about. And there's still the ace as well.
This is not looking good, but still winnable for UCM here.
And, yep, those footholes really...
Yeah, got through the footholes. Don't know if he knew they were there, and really unfortunate.
That was...
The second to last round done. Another loss from UCM. It's honestly not looking too good for him.
Yeah, the go like they have been already on. Look how they have been on a Cafe defense. You can clearly tell Cafe's not one of their favorite sites. But
yeah, for sure.
We can't. No team can be a club in Oregon team. Like those sites have become extremely popular. And I just don't think you need to rely on the sites. You need to be more reliant on your sites. I get it, not the best sites, but you gotta focus on other stuff right now.
And that might have been a random pick to Dokkaebi. It looked like he ran out of time, but he's sticking it. So it might not have been. I thought it was at first.
Though. I mean, even if it is,
another attempt at the kitchen hold. This would be their fourth one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
so they spent 4 rounds here trying to win it, but it was the one defense that they won, so it does make sense that they'd want to keep on trying for this one.
I mean, you can clearly see what it is. I don't think UCM is fully aware of what's going on in the game right now. Like, I'm not quite sure why Black Magic was fried out. I mean, why Mirror Magic was fried out so early. I understand Black Magic because he was way off site, which, I mean, you do need some roam in this game, but not quite sure.
When you have the proof of the deep roams not working out too well, and the shallow roams where it's really passive working out super well when you win the round, I think it should be self-explanatory what you do then, but I ain't the one making the calls.
Exactly. But here we're going to see Black Magic on. If you have maybe like a half shallow type roam here, I mean, he has boost spec and melt, but they're kind of both just playing like more shallow roam.
Yeah, a bit deeper than their first loss or their first win, but not as deep as any of their losses. So it's a nice middle ground, and they might have found the tactic to win this last defensive round.
I mean, they have to. They need to win it, or else going into it, they're going to have to go flawless. So like these next 2 rounds can really determine the mental, because it's hard enough getting a flawless win, or getting a flawless to confirm a win or overtime. But this round can really set up UCM's mental, reinforcing almost 2 minutes into the round here. Granted, it's on Bakery, so it is a bit close, but that's kind of a telltale of how UCM's doing. Like that was clearly missed, so they're clearly not fully headed in the game once that was a pocket. But why would you pocket on a Bakery wall?
Yeah, not too hard of, but hopefully it works out. I do agree with you that it is a bit of a tell where they're forgetting to do some reinforcements, but let's hope that they're able to overcome the bad mental. Ooh,
Yep, I mean,
might have some contact here.
Mirror Match is he's trapped. He's stuck between 3 operators it was, and he just chose to peek the drone. I honestly thought, you got to know pick your battles, man. And, maybe you couldn't fall back with the angles, but I just don't think that was the right maneuver there. And we're going to see one day show some trigger discipline. Or maybe that's not, he didn't see Diego, as Spectre is going to be taken out by RNO here. This is going to be stunned, taken out by the Dokupi, but I'm not just able to get revenge on him. And that's down to a 2v4 right now. Winnable, but it gets easily turned in favor as Black Magic taken out by Elo. Crew, once again, the last remaining operator here for UCM. He's going to get possibly Prumping. No, he read it super well. He's going to throw the C4, but that's why I don't like C4s there, as those angles are super weird.
Yeah, that was super unfortunate. Had just a bit of a wrong angle and caused them to hit the roof, and they have lost their final defense. Going after this half, 1-5, and it is genuinely just not looking good for UCM. Whether or not we're seeing it, it is a defensive sided map, as most maps are, if not all maps in Siege. I think the one argument for a more attacker sided map is Coastline, which you could even make that it's not even attacker sided, it's just who can gun better.
Well,
for a decider there.
Yeah, and while it's not in this league right now, I can also argue Chalet is another tech side map, which, even though it did cost us Theme Park, it is nice to see more attack-sided maps coming into the map pool for competitive. Granted, we won't see it right now. We won't see it until probably next semester, even for the collegiate scene. Maybe this summer, but who knows? We're going to need a statement as a whole. We're going to see tOSU winning kitchen. I mean, it's kind of a flex pick, not going to lie here. It could also be the smart pick, but, UCM, they just lost 3. They won 1, lost 3 on the site. So it looks like tOSU is going to run the site and kind of show them how you do a kitchen hold here.
And it is a bit unique. I saw him making footholes in prep instead of reinforcing like most teams do. And they're just late getting to the freezer hold, but and they're putting reinforcements up there. And they broke open, didn't reinforce the hatch. So this is definitely not a typical hold. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad hold. You got to remember that.
Yeah. And one thing I want to point out again real quick also is we have Mozzie and Mute. That's going to slow down a lot of UCM droning. Granted, we do have the Ayana, which can be a bit of a counter to it. But with how heavy this roam is, not quite sure if UCM is going to be able to catch it out. 2 of their drones already fell. And they're going to try and do some wall banes here, but they're just shooting in the complete wrong direction. Not complete to be. Oh, they might be aware. They shot Mazio a little bit. That's gonna be enough to scare him off site as well. I mean, off lounge as well, and falling back down white.
It seems like there was still two up top. Ooh, where was that gotten from?
That was New Hatch. Back much just full and dropped and not reading the hellhole there.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate. You got to be watching out for those angles because on New Hatch it is very, very dangerous. There's a lot of places you can get peeked because it is very open, and we might see a C4 kill here.
Well, there's no one near. You couldn't even see any X-rays there. But it could get in UCM's mental a little bit, and they still have a C4 left. Actually, they have three C4s. I mean, they have two C4s left.
It's a minute 30, and the roamers are still on second floor, not looking to push down at all, still holding angles. So it might. Oh, but Big Boosh might get. Ooh, yeah, nice pick by. Who's that over there?
That's Spectre.
Spectre.
He's putting in the
a
work.
very nice pick. Big Boosh wasn't expecting it, and nice work bringing it down back to an even game.
And looking at this now, there's a minute left. It is even, but it's definitely leaning towards tOSU's favor right now. They still have plenty of roam right now. They might fall back. They're starting to fall back a little bit. Not sure to Mazio's. I've seen Mazio fell back as well. So now UCM has second floor control. There's the Mazio. Yep. And it's just not looking good for them right now.
Yeah, they're opening up verts, and there's only 35 seconds left. They're not really going to have the time to watch them unless, they get the plant down. And right now, it seems like they're just sort of standing around. Looks like Ace's pushing down white, though. Oh, no, pushing back up.
I mean, that breach push right now, it's going to be stopped because there's a smoke down. It's going to cause a massive amount of damage here, and the smokes are just going to. Oh, they shot one at least, but they just let it go. What is it? What is this smoke doing?
The smoke was going off. He just started peeking and just was frying everyone. The UCM didn't know what they were doing. Yeah. They were just all standing, and I mean, they weren't even looking at the smoke or trying to clear them out. They just were looking at the breach, and then just started running at him.
I don't get that. I want to. I wish I could. I know I can't. I wish I could hear the comms right now because we saw. The UCM had to have seen him throw the smoke charges because they clearly shot one. So they saw, okay, it's on white wall. He's gonna be in Christmas. But as you can tell, no one was looking at it. I get, it was less than 30 seconds. It was less than 10 seconds, I want to say even. But I guess the comms were probably chaotic because 10 seconds left. They don't know what to do. But it's now match point.
But I mean, sometimes you just got to run through the smoke. And I mean, it's that simple. You just got to hop on through it and try and get the plant down. But they just, I mean, it is just an excellent example of the mentals between the teams. One's having a heyday, getting a 3K easy peasy with a shotgun, and the other team's sitting around twiddling their thumbs outside of a breach, which is smoked off. But if you don't want to go through the smoke, then clear out the operator smoke. There's still things they could have done other than just stand around. But I mean, that might just spell defeat for UCM. I personally am not too confident going into this round because this is arguably a site that's held more often. This is where I know Black normally starts off. They choose third floor, and from my experience, where most teams start off at third floor, where teams are more comfortable.
Agreed.
So we'll have to see where it goes. Maybe they picked it second because they're less comfortable, but we'll just have to see.
And Senior Room is seeing, honestly, a very similar setup here to what UCM has. You got Shield and Pixel, you got Shield and Bathroom, you got 2 on Roam, you also got a Maestro, and you got the C4s below. So if UCM can learn anything from what went wrong there, they need to know, okay, when you have 2 push mining to secure it, when you have the recipe pushing up top, and they're doing right now, they got wet bar wall open, but none of them are pushing down mining. We might see Boosh push it down, but right now they could easily lose this. They don't worry about the.
Looks like
well,
Mirror Magic might be droning down red, and a crew, of course, is looking through the window into sight.
Yeah, I don't mean to bash Crew, but he is running Sledge. So where's the ACOG at, man?
You do, yeah. That is pretty true. You gotta. Sights are
Ooh,
technically
that's
preference,
C4?
but,
Ooh. That's a
and it
down
didn't
on
get
Boosh.
a kill,
No, a down.
but it did injure Boosh.
So that's a close one for UCM. But as you can tell when we saw the 0-2, he was typing about something. So he's having a heyday, you know. He's kind of like having fun, being a little bit teasy. And there's another C4 kill. As now it's down to a 3v5, down to a 2v5. I was going to say it, down to a 1v5. I just keep on saying it. And yeah, you can just see the mentals up on tOSU. They are having a blast. You know, they're about to go to round 16, it appears. Unless we're going to see. Nope.
Yeah, and they ended off with a flawless round. Not, obviously not good for us UCM fans out here, but you can't deny the fact that tOSU simply just played better. They played well, and they knew what they were doing when taking on UCM.
Yeah, that round, I couldn't see very few flaws. tOSU played that near perfect. They did get a 1-7, but that's not bad. Like, I'm not sure what's going on there. Mentals are clearly not just there for UCM, and they're now out of all of the tournaments. I mean, I hate to feel this way, but I'm not sad. I'm just kind of disappointed in how they performed, especially for it being end of the season. I don't really want to see that. Like, that's just not the team I love to see. But we're just going to throw it to a quick break, and we'll come back with your post-game show.
When you are looking at college, you don't want a piece of paper. You want an opportunity. The opportunity to lead, to innovate, to transform. The opportunity to excel beyond what you thought possible. At the University of Central Missouri, your goals are achievable because we give you more support so your ambition faces fewer obstacles. Embrace your potential with the backing of 150 years of academic excellence, with undergraduate and graduate degrees available in Warrensburg, Lee Summit, and online. Discover UCM. Discover opportunity in action.
Culver's is a proud sponsor of UCM Esports. Welcome to Delicious.
I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no, you just
And we are back. We are back with the stream, and that was a match. Gabe, can you walk me through what just happened tonight?
Yeah, there was a 3-7 from UCM on club, which is a map they're comfortable on and everything. And compared to Cafe, they definitely showed how they were more comfortable. There's some good plays done on Clubhouse. There's some things you can commend UCM for, but on Cafe they kind of fell off. They kind of showed that they were a bit less experienced and ended that game with just a 1 against the 7 rounds.
Yeah.
So definitely unfortunate, but you can just see slowly UCM just falling off and losing the games.
It was, what I'm thinking about right now, it was kind of very similar to how I saw the FACEIT playoffs. When I casted that game, I remember it being 0-2 as well for UCM. Not quite sure on how like the overall map performances were. But yeah, that's the end of Siege for this semester, I want to say. We don't have any more tournaments coming up that I know of. There could be a surprise announcement thrown out there. But most tournaments right now are focusing on the rest of the playoffs that UCM will not be a part of. So we do have League of Legends and Rocket League. I believe they are still going. Overwatch had its final stream tonight as well. Not sure about what 2K and Smash Bros are doing. They might have still streams going on, but you know, less than a month left of college left, so we're wrapping it up here. But while wrapping up for this semester, we still got next semester to worry about. So yeah, we have an application out right now for next semester, and so you're interested in any of the games that I've been mentioning tonight, or you want to form your own team, apply. And we see the interest there, we'll take it. And we see interest and you seem worthwhile, we'll definitely consider you. Like, it does not hurt to apply. It takes at most 5 minutes of your time, and you're going to be a UCM student in the future, or currently are. You might as well apply. But I'm going to end it here tonight. Gabe, any final words?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well, thanks for casting me with me this semester. It's been an honor to have you, and I'm Cody.
Been an honor to be here.
Thank you.
I'm Gabriel.
And we'll see you next time.
I'm going in. When the lights go down, I've seen hell in you, but you don't care, no, you don't care, no. You just rather watch me fall from a quarter mile. I can see you at the call. Think about it, ring won't tell you what I saw. When you break it off, you'll see who had it all. You had it all. You said you wanted to fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. Fall into oblivion. Fall into oblivion. Forget about the world we're living in. Fall into oblivion, oblivion. I'm going in. You can't fall asleep when you're counting stars. Get it together. Your mind can't